Hi, hello everyone! I'm Toshi from Japan and tourist guide for foreigners. In this video, I'll show you
10 new rules every tourist must know in 2025. Japan is more popular than ever. In September 2025 alone, over 3.26 million tourists visited Japan, a 13.7% increase from last year. But with this massive tourism boom, Japan has introduced new rules that every traveler needs to know. If you miss them, you might face entry issues, unexpected fees, or even health risks during your trip. So in this video, we put together 10 shocking new rules that could seriously impact your Japan travel in 2025. Watch until the end. It'll help you travel smarter, safer, and cheaper, and make your trip to Japan truly unforgettable. Plus, I also offer guided tour in Japan, travel itineraries based on trip duration and area, and recommendations for unique cultural experiences.
You can find more information in the description below. So, let's get started.
Number 1 is new Suica App. If you've ever traveled in Japan, you probably know about the Suica card, the must-have IC card for trains, buses, and even shopping. Well, starting October 1st, 2025, there's a major upgrade. It's now available as Welcome Suica Mobile, fully connected to the JR East train reservation system. That means you can now buy tickets directly inside the app, including for the Shinkansen, the Narita Express, and other limited express trains. It's super convenient, especially if you're landing at Narita Airport. You can book your Narita Express ticket in advance, and when you arrive in Tokyo, you won't even need to withdraw cash, just hop on the train and go straight into the city. Once you're there, you can also use your Welcome Suica Mobile to ride local trains, subways, and buses, all from your phone. It's smooth, cashless, and designed specifically to make travel easier for visitors. So before your next trip to Japan, download the app, set up your Welcome Suica Mobile,
and travel around Japan the smart, easy, and modern way.
Number 2 is new Prime Minister, what it means for tourists. Big news from Japan. On October 21st, 2025, the country appointed its first ever female Prime Minister, Sanae Takaichi. She's known as a strong conservative, following the policies of former Prime Minister Shinzo Abe, and often compared to Margaret Thatcher, the Iron Lady of Britain. But what does her leadership mean for foreign visitors? Well, there are likely two major impacts, one positive and one potentially challenging. First, the good news, a weaker yen. Takaichi supports proactive government spending and aims to boost Japan's export industries, which usually means a cheaper yen. Since she took office, the currency has already started to drop in value, making travel in Japan even more affordable for foreigners. Now, the other side, stricter foreign residency and entry policies. Her government has already created a new position called the Minister for Harmonious Coexistence with Foreign Residents, focused on cracking down on illegal stays and visa fraud. While tourists aren't the main target, this could lead to tighter entry checks and stricter visa rules in the near future.
I'll keep you updated with any new information, so please subscribe to my channel.
Number 3 is, flu season hits Japan early. Japan's flu season has officially begun, and this year, it's coming early. In October 2025, Japan's Ministry of Health announced that the country has already entered a nationwide influenza season, nearly 1 month earlier than usual. Normally, flu cases start to rise around late November or December, but this year, the number of patients has spiked rapidly, marking the second earliest surge in the past 20 years. So if you're planning to visit Japan soon, it's important to take basic precautions. Wear a mask in crowded areas, wash your hands, and gargle regularly. If possible, consider getting a flu vaccine before you travel. Experts say the vaccine's protection can last for about 5 months, which should cover most of your trip. And remember, as I mentioned in a recent video, there's also a new infectious disease called SFTS, spreading in Japan.
If you haven't yet, check out my earlier video.
Number 4 is hotel rule update. If you're planning to stay in Kyoto or other popular Japanese cities, here's an important update. As I mentioned in a previous video, Kyoto's accommodation tax was set to increase, and as of October 2025, it's officially approved. Starting March 2026, guests staying at hotels costing over 100,000 yen may have to pay an extra 10,000 yen per night. Don't worry though, the tax varies depending on hotel prices, so for cheaper hotels, the increase is minimal. But it's not just Kyoto. 11 new regions across Japan, including Hokkaido, Miyagi, Gifu, Shimane, and Hiroshima, will introduce a new accommodation tax this fall, ranging from 100 to 500 yen. The goal? To support sustainable tourism and prevent over-tourism. So how can travelers save money? 2 tips. First, book early. Many hotels offer 10-20% discounts for reservations 2-3 months in advance. Second, choose strategic areas. Cities like Tokyo and Osaka have well-located yet more affordable neighborhoods. Check out my previous video for a full guide on where to stay smartly in Japan.
With a little planning, you can still enjoy your trip comfortably and cost-effectively, even with the new tax.
Number 5 is beer lovers beware, Japan's Asahi crisis. Big news for beer lovers visiting Japan. Asahi Beer, one of Japan's largest brewers, has suffered a major cyber attack. Asahi, headquartered in Asakusa, is famous for its building shaped like a golden draft beer, and its beers are everywhere across the country. Because of the attack, production and shipments at many of its 30 factories nationwide have stopped. This means that Asahi beers are currently in short supply at restaurants and stores. Even new products that were scheduled for October and November releases have been delayed. But don't worry, other major breweries, Kirin, Sapporo, and Suntory, are operating normally. So if you love beer, you can still enjoy plenty of options while traveling in Japan. I'll keep sharing updates about anything that might impact your trip, just like I did before with Japan Airlines system issues.
Make sure to subscribe so you don't miss any important travel news in Japan.
Number 6 is Japan's visa update. Big news for anyone planning to visit Japan. The visa fees are about to rise dramatically. Starting 2026, the Japanese government will increase the visa application fee from around 3,000 yen to roughly 28,000 yen. That's almost a 9-fold increase, bringing it in line with other G7 countries. Interestingly, Japan hasn't raised visa fees since 1978, and until now, it was the lowest among G7 nations. But here's some good news. Japan still has a visa exemption system. Citizens of 74 countries and regions can visit Japan for short-term tourism without a visa. Keep in mind that the duration of stay and conditions vary by country, so I strongly recommend checking the official Japanese government website before you travel.
I also covered the latest entry rules in a previous video, so if you haven't seen it yet, make sure to check it out.
If you would like a personal guide in Japan or need recommendations for travel plans and cultural experiences,
Please contact me from the link in the description section.
Number 7 is travel smart with Smart Navi. Have you ever struggled to find a locker, figure out bus stops, or locate shops while traveling in Japan? Well, here's some great news. Kyoto City has launched a new digital platform called Kyoto Station Digital Map, Kyoto Station Smart Navi. It provides all-in-one information on coin lockers, including their location and availability, as well as baggage delivery and temporary storage services. Bus stops. With just your smartphone, you can check locker availability, find service counters, and even search routes from your current location to your destination. There's also a handy feature where you can point your phone camera to identify your exact location, including floor level. The platform covers everything travelers need: Shinkansen, local trains, city buses, toilets, escalators, smoking areas, and more. You don't even need to install an app. It works right in your browser. It currently supports 7 languages, including Japanese, English, Chinese, Korean, French, and Spanish. Kyoto City is also planning to add pre-booking for luggage-free sightseeing services in the near future.
I highly recommend using this platform to make your Kyoto trip smooth, convenient, and stress-free.
Number 8 is traveling Japan just got easier. If you've traveled in Japan before, you might be surprised to know that Uber doesn't work like it does in other countries. Right now, Uber mainly operates as a taxi dispatch service, and it's only available in certain areas. I've heard from many travelers who visited rural areas outside the big cities. They struggled because there weren't convenient ways to get around. Here's some great news. Uber Japan announced that by the end of 2025, its service will be available in all 47 prefectures. This means that not only cities but also rural areas will become much easier to explore.
So if you are planning a trip, you can looking forward to using Uber to get around Japan more conveniently than ever before.
Number 9 is Uber makes airport pickups easier. Great news for travelers using Uber in Japan. Uber Japan has opened a new app pickup/reserve taxi lane at Tokyo's Haneda Airport. This new lane is designed to handle the rapidly increasing number of app-based ride requests, making it easier and more visible for users. This follows the successful introduction at Kansai International Airport in April 2025. According to Uber, after the lane opened there, ride requests more than doubled compared to before. In fact, similar dedicated airport pickup lanes are already in use at airports around the world, including the United States, and travelers find them extremely convenient. Uber's mobility services in Japan have grown about twice as much as last year, with increasing demand from both domestic and international users.
So next time you arrive at Haneda Airport, you can use the new app lane to get into the city smoothly and comfortably.
Number 10 is Japan's new must-visit attraction. As I mentioned in my previous video, TeamLab Tokyo is one of the most popular attractions for international travelers, ranking second among Japan's top theme parks. Here's some exciting news. TeamLab has opened its largest ever facility in Kyoto, called TeamLab BioVortex Kyoto, starting October 2025. This new space offers fully immersive experiences, where you can step inside the artworks themselves. Visitors can enjoy over 50 pieces, including brand new creations and works never before seen in Japan. The location is also super convenient, just a 7-minute walk from Kyoto Station, making it easy to add to your travel plans. Even if you've already visited TeamLab Tokyo, I highly recommend adding Kyoto's new TeamLab to your list for a completely fresh and unforgettable experience.
How was today's video? Don't forget to subscribe to my channel and like button. See you in my next video. Bye!